Okay, final election prediction I'm going to do here. And for what it's worth, I got 2016 and 2020 correct, not the electoral college, just like I called Trump and then Biden. So I'm basically as credible as the 13 Keys guy that keeps going around on television. I legitimately believe that, by the way. That 13 Keys guy is a snake oil salesman if I ever saw one. But we're going to go with the regular map. I actually think if this election happened last week, maybe not last week, but say 2 weeks ago, I think some of these other states would have been in play. Maybe they still will be. I mean, it's hard to say because there's always the question of, are these polls accurate? They've been wrong so many times. But I think if it was back a little bit ago, like say October 29th, roughly, I got maybe not there, but maybe like October 26th, I think Trump would have had a chance to pick off some more of these. I don't think there'll be any major swings. I don't think Iowa will go to Kamala. I don't think Trump will. Maybe New Hampshire looks like the one that could potentially go to Trump. That looks like a Harris state. But with that said, I don't think anything outside the 7 swing states of Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, I don't think anything's crazy is going to happen. I think it'll all go, at least like the states that you think Trump will win, the states you think Kamala will win, will happen. But we're going to go, starting off with Georgia. I'm going to give Georgia to Donald Trump. I don't think he'll have any issue really winning that. He's right now 69% in poly market. I think from what I've seen, it doesn't look like there's any craziness happening in Georgia. I just think Trump's going to win Georgia. He's getting along better with the governor lately, like Brian Kemp. Now we'll go to Arizona. I believe also this will be a definite Trump victory. Right now he's 78% on poly market. That's very massive. You see on poly market, New Hampshire, 79. So this actually, throughout the middle of the night here, this is actually changing a lot. Like Harris is, New Hampshire, according to this, that's a swing state, or close to it, because Arizona's at a 78. So I think you got to give Arizona definitely to Donald Trump. Now, North Carolina, I think could be close because of the Mark Robinson story with the governor race. I mean, look how much he's behind. You got that scandal that came out from whatever he did like on that website. This could potentially bring the Trump campaign down. I think the Trump campaign has been in North Carolina probably more than you would think campaigning. But I'm still going to give North Carolina to Trump. I don't see him losing North Carolina. Now, Nevada, the way I'm going to do this, I don't think Nevada, in my opinion, will actually end up mattering with its 6 electoral votes. So just to kind of, I don't think it'll matter. I think it could be very close. It could be like one of those that takes a while to count. I'll give it to Trump, though. I don't feel necessarily that strong about Nevada either way, other than like my honest answer would be I think Trump will win Nevada. Now, this is where it probably gets a little bit interesting, and maybe this is a little bit different than some other maps. I think, we'll start with Pennsylvania. I think Kamala's going to win Pennsylvania. Kamala's only path right now, at least in my map, and most maps actually, are basically the blue wall strategy. So if Kamala wins all 3 of these, you could see, and then she keeps obviously she keeps New Hampshire, she keeps this 1 congressional district in Nebraska. You see this, 270. I mean, she'll win. She'll be the president just based on that. We'll put those back to swing. So I think a lot of people probably that are Trump supporters will obviously want him to win Pennsylvania. He's still the slight favorite in Pennsylvania. See, 58%. I'm going to give it to Kamala because I firmly believe those remarks about the Puerto Rico floating island of garbage. I know it's a joke, but that doesn't mean everybody in the world knows it's a joke. I still will stand by the fact that was a massive mistake, and I don't think the Trump campaign gets that, or at least the people around the Trump campaign. It's the woke culture. You're trying to win an election here. I mean, I'm anti-woke. You can be anti-woke in your own life. You're trying to win an election. You don't need to be making those. If you see some of these statistics, more than 60% of Latino voters in Pennsylvania support Kamala Harris amid the controversy over calling Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. And then in that poll, 69% of respondents considered comments defining Puerto Rico as a floating island of garbage to be more racist than humorous. And I just think that's a mistake. And then I'll pick Pennsylvania because Pennsylvania, according to like many data, I've seen other data that's similar to this. Percentage of people Puerto Rican, 3.69%. So 472,000 roughly people in Pennsylvania are Puerto Rican. Again, I really believe the fact that rally is going to affect Trump negatively. So I'm going to pick Pennsylvania to go to Kamala. Now, we got Wisconsin and Michigan left. And this is actually interesting because if you go to Polymarket, Kamala is actually the slight favorite in Michigan and Wisconsin right now, according to betting markets, which I generally would consider those pretty accurate. Some people don't like them, but I don't know why. I'm going to give both of these to Donald Trump. I think he's going to win. I don't think they'll have those Puerto Rico comments. I don't believe will have the biggest or as much of an impact there. I think if you're going to pick one, probably to be more strong, would be Wisconsin. But I just believe he'll win in Michigan as well. He's got some support from some Arab leaders in Michigan. I think will help him. Some Muslim leaders. I think that the Rust Belt for the most part is going to be to Trump, with the exception of I think those comments will come back to bite him in Pennsylvania. I could be wrong there, but so my final map is 293 for Trump, 245 for Harris. And again, if this was last week, like if this was before that rally in New York, I would have put a lot of these for Trump. I would have considered Virginia, New Hampshire. I mean, this could, in theory, still go. I'd definitely go Pennsylvania. That's probably where I would end it. Maybe he could pick off Minnesota or New Mexico, but as it stands, my final map will be 293 Trump, 245 Kamala Harris, and I do believe it will be decided that night. I'm just some random dude on the internet. We'll see what happens. So with that said, I'll finish the video here, but thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have a great day.